Hi, I'm Tim Gibson, and I'm going to talk to you about how to hang drapes. Now, hanging drapes is a fairly easy process. You just need to know a few things as far as how to position your attach points or your rods or your hanging mechanisms depending on the style of your drape. Now, what you'll need to hang drapes is you'll need a drill, probably some anchors, screws for any of the attaching hardware, and you'll need a tape measure and probably a step stool in some cases. And typically a Phillips head screwdriver is the only screwdriver you'll need for doing this. Now, most of your curtains come in 84-inch length curtains. So when we're hanging these, what we want to do is we want to look at the top of the curtain here. Now, these particular curtains up here that have been hung have a grommet. So we want the center of this pole, or our pole, goes through that grommet. So if we measure, the center of that grommet's about 1.75 inches from the top of the curtain, which means we want the center of this pole, if the curtains are just hanging right at the floor level, which is where you want your curtains, most curtains are going to hang right at the floor level, the bottom of them. So in this case, we want the bottom edge of the curtain to be right at the floor. So if we take off that 1.75 inches from 84, then we know we want the center of our rod right at 81.25 inches. So that would be the center of our bracket here. So what we want to do is we want to measure the center of the bracket, and we would actually, on the attach points for the bracket, you know, this is about a 2.75 inch bracket, so we're going to mark the middle of that bracket on the other side, and then we're going to measure up for the top screw location and down for the bottom screw location. We'll transfer those measurements to the wall, drill a couple holes, and if we don't hit a stud, we're going to put our anchors in. Then you can locate this bracket and install your screws. But if everything's lined up so that you're right to the center and all your measurements come off the center of your rod and where it sits on this bracket, then you'll be able to hang these. Now, most of your curtains that are hung with rod will have a set screw that's in the bottom of the bracket. So if anything, you want to be a little bit low on your brackets when you hang them, because then with this set screw we can actually raise the rod to get it to the right height. So there is some adjustments that you can make. So I'm Tim Gibson, and how to install drapes.